Alright, peace everybody, what's going on? It's the Sweet Science Boxing Academy, back with another video. Alright, so I'm out doing my daily exercise routine. I do a little running, then I walk in between. I run and walk, run and walk. Can't do too much running because of my knee injury. I can do like a little light jogs. But this video, we want to talk about how sharp and how good Terence Crawford looking. I just seen the interviews when him and Errol Spence they arrived in Vegas, and they both look real good. I seen a couple of content creators put up videos stating that Terence Crawford looked drained, and they got like close up of his face. I guess trying to allude to his cheekbones or something like that. But I'm looking at it like, oh, that's a stretch, because he looked the same how he always looked. Like the man always looks in shape. He never looks real heavy in between fights. And when he's in fight week, he just look real sharp and trim, just like Errol Spence. So I don't think he looked drained at all. I think he looked healthy. I think he looked good. I think he ready to go. I think this is going to be one hell of a performance from these two, because both of these guys are phenomenal fighters. You got one who's 39-0 with 33 KOs. Then you got one who's 28-0 with 22 KOs. Both guys knocked out majority of their opponents, and both guys undefeated. Both guys are still technically within their physical prime. Yeah, I see this is going to be one of those bangers. Now, we just had a banger yesterday morning with NUA versus Fulton, with NUA getting Fulton out of there in the 8th round, cementing himself as one of the pound-for-pound best boxers in the world today. So a lot of people have been saying that this fight that's coming up between the two gentlemen in the welterweight division, they're going to have to put on a performance either similar to that or something that's going to, blow it out the water, because right now, a lot of people got NUA as the runner-up, as the pound-for-pound number one. So I guess after this fight, we're going to see, or we're going to truly see who's truly pound-for-pound number one in the world of boxing. But yeah, I can't wait. Bomac said that they was training real hard for this. Even Bernie the boxer, I was watching his interviews. He said they had an 8-week training camp, and he was paying more attention on Errol Spence like they never did before. They always known about Errol Spence. They always said he was a good fighter and watched him, but for this camp, they paid extra attention for him. And Bernie was saying that, because of that, he really realized how good Errol was. So, they had to turn it up in training camp and, put some extra oomph in it. So, I believe Terence Crawford going to pull something off that's good. But I could be wrong, because Errol can pull it off too. Like, this is why I love this fight, because, like, out of the two fighters, I would say I do like Terence better. But by no means necessarily, I'm just picking Terence because I like him, because that would just be me being biased. Both of these fighters got some great attributes. I said in the video before that because of Errol's natural size, that it makes it a 50-50 fight, given that Terence, that I believe that is more of the complete boxer, and he got more tools in his tool chest. But because he had to move up from 135 to 140 and now 147 to a naturally big welterweight, who some say shouldn't even be in the welterweight division, this is what makes it a good even fight, because you got size, power, and skill versus skill and power. So like, I love it. I think it's gonna be great. And you got all the Errol Spence fans, the diehards, saying that, Terence looked drained. There's a lot of people saying a lot of stuff now. Ever since the NUA fight, and then ever since the media day workout last week, and now that they're arriving, I guess because Errol looked shredded or something, that people are now starting to doubt. But if you notice, this always happening in boxing. Every time when the fight gets closer and closer, people start changing their opinions. Their opinions before start to get swayed because of, maybe something that they seen, or maybe something they heard or something. Now people start to have doubts. I mean, it's human nature, so it is what it is. But that's what it is. So I mean, I try not to buy into all of that stuff too much. I just try to look at it and say, all right, now if I seen something in the lead up to the fight, and the fight camp weeks or the media day workouts and all that, and I seen something that looked bad, then I would start to worry. But thus far, I haven't seen nothing bad from either fighter. So that's why I'm saying, like all the stuff that everybody's saying, I'm really, me personally, I'm a content creator, so I might report on it and talk about it in the videos, but I'm not really putting too much stock into it because, one, I'm a fighter my damn self. And, I know what it takes to be in training camps, and what how you're supposed to feel physically, emotionally, mentally, you know, um, just all the procedures that leads up to the fights. So I understand, I overstand. So when I'm watching these two camps, and I'm watching all the medias and the workouts and the interviews and all that stuff, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at their mannerisms. I'm looking at their postures, the way they talking, and everything. I'm looking to see if they dry, if they look dehydrated. And both fighters look healthy. Both fighters seem like they put a lot of money into their training camps, so they believe no stone unturned into this. So that's what I just believe. But that's just my thoughts. But you know, it is what it is. But I will holler at y'all the next one. About to start getting this run on. And I'll see y'all. But don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon. That way you'll be notified every time I upload the latest and greatest videos. And I'll holler at y'all. Peace.